Workers at Eskom subsidiary Rotek Industries say they're not going anywhere. They've been protesting at a power plant in Ogies in Mpumalanga. They're demanding an end to retrenchments and want to be permanently employed. The protesters are also opposing the introduction of labor brokers. Our reporter Nqobile Madlala has been following this story for us and joins us now live. Nqobile, what's been the situation there?
Well, we did see some of the workers that were here in the lawn. They basically were asking that there be an end to the labor brokers, saying that there are different stages that they are being hired, and they feel like at this point that they're not being heard, and some of them haven't even been paid. But we do know that they had a meeting with one of their leaders, and we know that they were addressed by Eskom. So we're going to find out as to what is it that came out of that meeting. Sissy, you were there. What came out?
There's absolutely nothing, ma'am, that came out. Promises, empty promises as usual. Among our nje alhlaza. As usual, abantwana babantu, they are not paid. Up until now, there's nothing that is happening. Contracts are ending end of the month, but Ofigi Lusizo Miani, general manager of BMS, promised us all stories. And he even said that he was not even aware that there are people that who are not paid. How can you not know that there are people who are not paid up until now? It's the 10th, for heaven's sake, today, the 9th, I'm sorry. Even the people that earn a government grant, they are paid. So it's painful what is happening in Rotek. It's very painful.
So, Sissy, what's the way forward now?
The way forward, he said he will go and consult with the CEO of Eskom, set appointment with a progressive of union. Probably, maybe. But we know, Guti, there's nothing that is going to happen. He was just here for a vacation, as usual. There's nothing that is going to happen, Mama. I can promise you that next month we'll be here again.
I know that you were explaining to us that some of the workers have now gone home to change. What will you be doing tonight?
Sorry?
You were speaking to me about the workers that have gone home to get clothes, warm clothes.
Yes.
What will you be doing here tonight?
We'll be here, Mama, and wait for the CEO with that meeting because we are hungry. We don't have benefits. We are just employee with the emblem of Rotek, but we are not benefiting anything. So we will camp here and be here. We will sleep here, because clearly, even if we can write big, we can talk big English or write memorandum. There's nothing that is happening. So we decided that we'll be here, even if South Africa can experience stage 10 of load shedding. We'll be here, because that's what must happen. Because if us that do the hard labor, we don't benefit anything. So there's nothing that is happening to us. So we will camp here. I see now, ma'am. We will wait for that response of that meeting until the CEO of Eskom treat us as human beings, because we also deserve to be permanent. How can I be an essential worker while I don't have a medical aid, while I'm exposed to ash every day, 12 hours a day? I'm exposed with cold. Those things, what do they do on my body? While they are sitting there in Roshaville on big offices with all the benefits you can say, but we don't get anything. I've got nothing to show.
All right. Thank you very much, Sissy. Another person who's been affected greatly is you, and you were telling me that you have not been paid. What's going on? What kind of contract are you on? And will you be here tonight?
We are TEC. TES is Temporal Employment Services. And we haven't been paid for the month of May. Mind you, it's not for the month of June, it's for the month of May. Now, today, yes, I'll be here, since this is something that is also affecting us. It's affecting a lot of us. Mind you, we are having families that we are supporting. Today is the 9th, and I still haven't even paid my own rent. So I don't know how those management people are thinking I'm surviving up until today, because at the end of the day, I'm supposed to have lunch. Then they don't even provide me with lunch. So I'm supposed to have lunch for myself. Then how am I supposed to have lunch? How am I supposed to carry on and produce and have a production that's happening the coal that they need me to clean, the coal that they need me to make sure that it's running, the conveyor belts that they need to help them make sure that the conveyor belts are running. They need me, but I am not being taken care of. I am still not paid as of for now. And we are many. It's not just me. We are many. Because if you can understand how many people are not paid, it's close to about 300 people. Yes.
Now, Sisi, I do understand this is very hard for you. You were telling me about the sort of issues that you are now faced with regards to where you stay and your family. How has this affected you? And have you in any way expressed your concerns?
This has affected me greatly, especially when it comes to where I stay and my family as well. I'm a single parent. My child is staying with my mom. So I have to send money for my child for school, and also the rent where I'm staying, I pay rent. Now the landlord doesn't even believe that I'm not paid anymore, because he doesn't understand, or he cannot come to a conclusion of how a person working under Rotek Industries has not been paid, under Eskom Rotek Industries has not been paid up until today. It's unbelievable. Even if you were to be told yourself, I'm sure you wouldn't believe it yourself. You'll just say this person is lying, they ate the money. And that's how the fact is. And it's not the first time. Just that some issues you just try to let them go and try to move on. So now they've exceeded. And the worst part is, this is not just about payment only. They were trying to cut our rates. So we fought so that they don't cut our rates. So now, just because we fought so that they don't cut our rates, now they're not paying us. Where's the fairness in that? And the same thing that Umamfundis was saying, it's the same thing that is affecting us. I work with coal, like I'm exposed to coal every day. I don't have PPE, I don't have money, I don't have medical aid, I don't have housing. The only thing they provide me with is transport from work from home to work. Then how do they expect that I survive? Mind you, the rate even that they are paying me, it's not even fair for me. I feel like they're abusing me. They're taking advantage of the situation when it comes to me. Because what I'm doing, I'm making sure that South Africa has light. Because if I'm not working, namanje if you can just turn around and see the candle, they're not running. That's because I'm not at work. And load shedding will still be there. And it will still be there even tomorrow, because I'm still not going to go to work until my money clocks.
All right. Thank you very much. Well, those are some of the workers that are affected here. As the lady just explains to us, she's saying that she's one of the many that are going to be here over the night, making sure that until they get their money, they won't be going to work.